After 8 months of living in a van and traveling across the US, we decided it was time to begin our journey back home to Florida. In the previous 8 months, we had traveled over 15,000 miles across 23 states and visited 10 national parks. We had seen countless sunrises and sunsets, hiked over 500 miles on some of the most beautiful trails, met some truly incredible people, and stayed in some pretty epic campsites. But by mid-November, the weather was starting to get cold and we were ready to be back home with our family and friends. We spent one final day in Zion National Park, driving the scenic Mount Carmel Highway and hiking the breathtaking Zion Canyon overlook. We had spent several days exploring Zion already, but this park continued to blow us away with its beauty, and this hike did not disappoint. Eventually, it was time to say goodbye to this incredible place, so we hopped in the van and began making our way southeast to Florida. But there were still a few final stops left to make on the way home.
Good morning, we're heading to Horseshoe Bend.
Happy Thanksgiving. Today is November 23rd. We're very thankful to be here on this early morning.
Already the sky is giving us a fantastic show of these cotton candy sky.
So is it just me or does anyone else feel just super at peace sitting on the edge of a cliff? I can't be the only one, can I? We spent our Thanksgiving here in the town of Page, Arizona, taking in the spectacular view of Horseshoe Bend. This is seriously one of the most picturesque views I have ever seen, but since it's so easy to get to with only a half-mile walk, it was also insanely busy. Fortunately, it is a big area, and we were able to find a spot to ourselves overlooking the canyon. As we sat here on the canyon's edge, we had so much to be grateful for after a year of traveling. However, we couldn't help but miss our families on this cold Thanksgiving morning. So we got back in the van and continued east towards Florida. From here, we still had a 32-hour drive home, and we were really itching to get there, so we pretty much drove straight through New Mexico into Texas. What we did see of New Mexico, however, is beautiful, and we plan to come back next year to explore more. As we made our way through Texas, Donna realized she had some family in the city of Houston, and we really needed a break from driving, so we made a stop here for a few days to take a break and get some much-needed quality family time.
Ricos tamales mexicanos, ricos tamales, Mexican tamales, delicious. Making some tamales with my cousin, so chill. Here we are, loving this time of year. This is the masa my cousin Rufina made. We're making them vegan for Mark. Use grapeseed oil, baking soda, and the tamale maseca, which you can buy in any store, like big store. And a little bit of baking soda and salt, and you just like mix it with water. And then we're making the tamal husk, and we just like press with another husk leaf. And then I'm doing that first, so I'm doing the pile. After that, I'm gonna add the filling. So the filling's gonna be this is like Mexican zucchini. I already sliced it, and we have some plant-based chicken, some plant-based cheese, and plant-based seitan chorizo as the filling. So we also have like regular chicken and green chili sauce that my cousin is making over there. Xochitl is making, delicious.
Our time in Houston was filled with good food, lots of laughter, and time spent with loved ones. We spent the first day catching up and making traditional Mexican tamales. They even made some vegan ones for myself, and they were incredible. I think I gained 10 pounds eating tamales, but I have no regrets. The next day, Donna's family showed us around the area and took us to the local farmers market, which was massive. There was so much delicious food and cool things to buy, and we really enjoyed just walking around here, taking in all the sights and smells. Finally, we finished off the day by heading over to a nearby amusement park called Kema Boardwalk.
What's up, guys? Today we here. So we're gonna do another vlog. I don't know which one. I'm the camera guy. So I don't know.
He's gonna take my job. He's doing better than me.
Yeah.
We didn't film much during our time in Houston because when we're with family, we try to stay present and not focus on the camera as much. But our time here was cherished and we left here feeling refreshed. After 3 days though, we saw that a huge storm was set to come through the area and we had been dealing with a leak in the van already, so we decided it was time to head out back towards Florida and try to beat the storm. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out that way.
Hey, we just left Houston. We were visiting with my family and we had a wonderful time. We ate some amazing Mexican food that my cousins cooked for us. However, it started raining really hard. It's coming down and it's supposed to be raining for the next 3 days. We have a leak. We have 2 leaks in the van. We got a leak in the window by where Mark sleeps, so we stuffed some towels in there. And we have another leak here in this window. We don't know exactly where, but we got a towel down there. We knew about the one in the window, but this is a new leak. So now we're just trying to get away from the rain as much as we can, making our way back to Florida. And check out this weather, it's really crazy right now.
Update time. It's a little after 9 p.m. We are about an hour outside of New Orleans in Louisiana. We've been driving through pretty much nonstop pouring rain for the last 7 hours, which has not been fun. It is finally starting to slow down though. It's still raining. We're under the gas station right now. We just stopped to get gas, but it's slowed down at least where it's not pouring. So that's a nice change. Unfortunately, our bed is kind of soaked from the leak in the windows, just the huge amount of rain we've gotten. Yeah, we kind of have a soggy bed. So, due to that, and due to also that the fact that the rain's not supposed to be going anywhere, like the forecast shows all rain tomorrow as well, we're thinking about just driving straight through the night to get to Florida to get back home. If we do that, we probably won't get in till like 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, so it is going to be driving all through the night. So we're going to play it by ear. If we do get really tired, we'll pull over and we'll just put a towel on the bed and try to get some sleep on the soggy bed. Definitely not how we planned to be spending this last leg of our trip. You know, we planned to stop in New Orleans and Pensacola and make some stops along the way and visit some places. But this rainstorm just kind of put a damper on everything. And that's life sometimes. That's, you know, that's van life. you gotta roll with the punches and go with the flow and change plans on the dime. So yeah, we may be back in Florida, back home tomorrow, which is exciting. Not looking forward to this 10.5-hour drive to get there, but could be worse. We'll see you there, maybe. Good morning, update time. So we did not make it all the way home to Lakeland last night. But we did make it pretty far. I drove till around 2:30 in the morning, made it to around Ponce de Leon, Florida. At that point, I was just tired and realized it wasn't safe to keep driving. So we pulled over at a rest area and slept. Slept about 3 or 4 hours, so not a lot, but that made a big difference. Feel much more rested now. Plus Donna is taking a turn driving. She was slept while I was driving last night, so she's much more rested. And we are now on our way home. We are about 5.5 hours away and we are out of the rain finally, thank God. And we're just excited to get home to our families, home to our puppy Bella, and see our friends again. It's sad that this journey is coming to an end, but we're also glad to be back home to friends and family. And it was a great trip. We learned a lot, we grew a lot, and we know the travels are not over. They're still continuing. We have lots more planned for next year. Stay tuned for that. Alright, we'll see you when we get home.
After the longest 2 days of driving in my life, we had finally made it back to our hometown, and we're excited to see our families and our puppy Bella again. But first, we had one more stop to make.
We are back in Lakeland. We're about 5 minutes away from my dad's house. But first, we had to make a stop here at Publix. We've been in probably like 20 different grocery stores on our travels and none of them compare to Publix. We are heading to my dad's next, so my dad's actually not home at the moment, but Bella is our puppy who my dad has been taking care of and we missed her so much, so I can't wait to see her.
Today's her birthday.
And today's her birthday, so it's perfect timing we get back. She is 5 years old today, so we did pick up some treats and some toys for her as well, because she is the best girl in the world.
And she better remember us. It's been 7 months.
Better. I'm sure she will. All right, let's go.
Hey, baby.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh,
There you are.
good girl, Bella.
Oh, there you are. I missed you. I missed you, baby. Oh, I missed you.
Yeah.
There
Girl,
she is.
we missed you, baby.
Miss me?
We missed you so much. We missed you so much.
Oh. I missed you.
What are you doing?
Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Oh, yeah. Love you. Oh my God. Happy birthday.
Bella.
Donut? You want a donut?
Who's a good girl? Sit. Good girl. Yes, you are.
We had finally made it home, and being back here with our dog Bella, watching her play with her new toy was exactly what we needed after a long journey. We finished out the year here in the warmer weather of Florida and spent lots of time catching up with family and friends, and making new memories. We ended up staying in Florida several months and hardly picked up the camera during this time because sometimes we just need a break from filming. But we did take lots of pictures. It wasn't all fun and games though, as there was also a lot of work to get done. After 8 months of living in our van, it was in need of some serious repairs and upgrades. We ended up making quite a few changes on our van over these next few months, and I'm not going to go into detail since I don't want this to become a van build video, but here's a quick recap of a few of the larger changes. First, we got a new mattress to replace the one that got wet in the drive home. We actually ordered a larger custom size mattress and therefore also had to rebuild our bed frame to fit it. It was worth the extra work though, because we now have way more legroom on the bed, which is so nice. We also put in a new, larger fridge and extended our countertop to create a frame to hold it. This also gave us more room below the counters where our old fridge was, so we turned this into additional storage and also used part of this to install a larger gray water tank. We plan to film another van tour sometime this year, and we'll talk about more of these upgrades at that time, but I suppose that brings us to this year and what our plans are for 2024. So obviously we wouldn't put all that work into the van if we were done with van life, and that's because we're not. I'm excited to say that in 2024 we're continuing our journey across the United States, and our plan this year is to finish knocking off all 50 states by the end of the year. We're starting off by doing an East Coast trip from Florida all the way up to Maine. We actually left a little over a month ago, and as of right now we are in Virginia. The first month has been amazing. Can't wait to start editing the footage and get some videos out. Once we reach Maine, we plan to head back out west, hit some of the central states we missed last year, and also revisit some states that we feel we just need more time in. My other goal this year is to try to make editing more of a priority, to get videos out a little quicker and not have as big of a delay between what we do and when we post them. I do realize we're just now announcing our 2024 plans here in May, so yes, I know I'm way behind, but I'm working on getting caught up, so bear with me, it is a lot of work. And I have one more big surprise as well. This year it's no longer just Donna and I on the journey, but we have a third companion that we are bringing along with us.
Our fur baby Bella is joining us on a cross-country road trip, and she is loving it.
She is. We're so excited to have her with us. We realized how much we missed her last year, and especially when we got back home and had time to spend time with her again, so we knew we couldn't leave her behind. And so you'll be seeing a lot more of her in the future videos. So all this to say, Wildlife with Mark and Donna is definitely continuing, and I think this year is going to be even more of an adventure than last year. We do have lots more videos coming, so definitely stay tuned. And again, thank you so much to all of our subscribers, both old and new. And if you're watching this for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you'd like to follow along. That's it for this video though, but we do have new videos coming very soon, so definitely stay tuned. And until next time, stay wild.